guys, today we are talking about the difference between a static and dynamic writing, especially the difference between this and this. So for the first one, we could say that it's a static writing. So we could divide this in two different points. So the first is +1 and the second one is -1. We could draw it also on a Cartesian plane. So we could draw infinite line, infinite, with 0, and we could find the 2 points that are +1 and -1. So they are static, so the meaning is that they are not approaching anything and they are not moving. We could also be a two-dimensional point, so like in a Cartesian plate with y-axis and x-axis. We use 2 different points, so like +1 and -3, and we could find this is for the x and this is for the y. So for this we are almost here, so +1, and for the y we are -3, so 1, 2, 3, we are almost here. So we could find the point is almost here, and this is also a static point. For the dynamic one, that is like this, is a new use of these symbols, so we have a new meaning. We should introduce the new argument that is limits. I find more easier to make an example to make you understand how it works. So, for example, the limit of as x approaching to 1 of x plus 2, we could divide it in 2 different functions. So the first one is limit of as x approaching 1 from the right of x plus 2, and the second one is limit as x approaching 1 from the left of x plus 2. These 2 symbols are very important, and like I said before, this is from the left, so in this sense, and this is from the right in this sense. So if you draw this function, we could find that so this is 1 plus 1, so this is like 3, and this is 2. We could find if we came from the left, so in this sense we are approaching to 3, so this is like 3, and if we came from the right, also we have 3 as the result of the function. So in this case the result of all this is 3. So x limit of as x approaching to 1 of x plus 2 is equal to 3. If these 2 functions have different results, we say that the function does not exist, so DMA, and this is very important for limits. Another important thing is, let's take this as an example. So limit of as x approaching to 1 of x plus 2. If the result is 3, we could divide it in 2 different types. Is 3 from above or from below? So this is from above, and this is from below. So from above we mean that it's from the positive y to the negative. So let's make a graphic example. If we have the tangent of x and we have a point like here, if we came from plus infinity on the y-axis, it's from above, and for the below, it's the minus sign, we are going to, from the negative to the positive y. So if we have like a cubic function, and we have a point like here, if we came from minus infinity, we can say it's from below.